So you want to buy a car, but you also want a BMW, but you've only got $20,000 to spend. If I don't seem like I'm particularly excited, it's because I've got the flu. Well, $20,000 actually gets you a lot these days. So here are the top 5 BMWs you can get for under $20,000. Number 1 is the 328 F30. The F30 is a fantastic package. It also has the N20 engine, which is actually really good. It makes 180 kilowatts, which is about 235, 240 horsepower for you Americans. It's got a nice, well put together interior, and it's decently reliable. Gets great fuel economy and is pretty quick. Number 2, F10 535i. The F10 is a fantastic option. Again, same sort of deal with the F30. It's a bigger car physically than the F30, substantially. So if you live in the city, it's probably not the best option for parking and that, but it can still work. The 535 comes with the N55 in the pneumatic wastegate variant. Makes about 225 kilowatts, which is 306 horsepower. It's pretty reliable, but it is a bit more temperamental than the F30. Like for example, like the door handles, the comfort access. I've seen a few problems with them. It offers great value for money. It's more of a long distance sort of cruiser than a sporty car. The F30, even though it's not an M car by any means, it's a nice car to drive and it's sporty, whereas the F10 not so much. Third one is the M135i. I've personally got an M135i and I think they're a great car, especially value for money. They're nice and small, they're easy to park, pretty quick, they're decently reliable, they get pretty good fuel economy. Personally, I really don't like the way it looks, but anyway, I've already got it. That's a really good option, the M135i. Fourth option, if you want to be balling on a budget, the F01 7 Series. These are one of the most reliable 7 Series that you can buy. That being said, that still doesn't mean that they're reliable. If you're talking about the playing field here, most 7 Series when they get old are not very reliable at all. It's got coil springs all round. If you get the F02, which is the long wheelbase variant, that does have air suspension on the rear, so that's just something to think about because that will need to be replaced at some point. I would personally go for the 730D because I think it suits the character of the car better than the 740i. The 750i, do not buy. It's probably the worst engine that was ever made. It's great for long distance journeys, handles okay, but it's a big heavy car. Fifth option is the 135i, the E82 Coupe. These came with the N54 and the N55 in 6-speed auto, 6-speed manual and 7-speed DCT. The auto is very strong, but I just don't like it. I would personally opt for the DCT, which is only offered in the N55, or the manual with the N54 or the N55. The interior on these is not that good, to be honest, but at the same time, if you're buying this sort of car, you're not really buying it for the interior. It's completely acceptable by other car manufacturers' standards, but for BMW standards, it's a bit average. These are decently reliable, pretty comfortable, easy to park. They can be pretty reliable, but it depends on which engine you get and mostly on how it's been used and how it's been serviced. So yeah, here are the top 5 options. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just a quick one today. Check out the store at shopmcgarage.com and subscribe for more.